Hello everyone. All entrance examinations are approaching, so you need to be more focused and objective toward theory and concept. Today in this video, we will discuss types and function of nervous system. There are various divisions of nervous systems. And major divisions of the nervous system are the central and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system contains brain and the spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system is those nerves that connect brain and spinal cord to the other part of the body. Nerves of the peripheral nervous system transmit messages from the body to the central nervous system. They also transmit messages from the central nervous system to the muscles, glands and organs that put the message into action. Messages can travel across the synapse in only one direction. So, messages coming from the body into the central nervous system are carried by sensory neuron, or we can say afferent neuron. Messages going out from the central nervous system to the organs and muscles through motor neurons, or we can also say efferent neuron. Primary function of a spinal cord is to receive and send messages between the brain and the body. But a spinal cord can perform a specific activity independently, like reflex action. Example of reflex action is reflexive withdrawal of organs like finger or hand from a hot object. Right? So this is reflex action. I just want to tell one thing. Nervous system is a huge topic. So in this video, I am going to explain peripheral nervous system in detail, and in another video, I will explain about central nervous system. So let's begin. So there are two parts of peripheral nervous system. First, somatic, and second, autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system carries messages from the central nervous system to the muscles and skeleton that control movement of the body. These includes voluntary movements. For example, we can take an example. For example, when I move my hand, move my finger, when I present physical instruction, that means I am using my somatic nervous system. The somatic nervous system also receives and interprets incoming messages from the sense organ, muscles, joints and skin. And autonomic nervous system carries messages to and from the glands and visceral organ. Visceral organ is heart, stomach, intestine, etc. This is very important to understand that autonomic nervous system also affect the skeletal muscles, but only by influencing general muscles tension during stress. So this particular point will be very important for the exams. So you can say in stress, autonomic nervous system function like somatic nervous system. There are three primary functions of autonomic nervous system. Number one, essential body functions. The autonomic nervous system automatically controls many essential functions of the body like breathing, heartbeat, sweating, digestion, and sexual arousal. The second function is emotion. The autonomic nervous system also regulates emotion. For example, in anxiety, you can feel stomachache, sometimes develop diarrhea, a pounding heart, or headache. It's happened because the nervous system, autonomic nervous system, regulates both the internal organs and the emotions. When a person becomes very emotional, the autonomic nervous system often overreact internal organ. So prolonged emotional arousal can sometimes affect adversely our organs. And the third important function of autonomic nervous system is motivation. The autonomic nervous system also plays an important role in the control of our motivations, such as hunger and thirst. That is why we tend to overeat or experience other changes in our motives when we are anxious or depressed. So as I told you, there are three main functions of autonomic nervous system. They control essential activity in the body. Second, emotion. Third is motivation. Now I am going to explain types of autonomic nervous system. Generally, we are not conscious for the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system regulates heart, lungs, intestine, sweating, we can say. So there are two types of autonomic nervous system. Number one, the sympathetic, and number two, parasympathetic system. Sympathetic system tends to activate the visceral organ. As I told you earlier, heart, stomach, intestine are the example of visceral organs. So, sympathetic system tend to activate the visceral organ during emotional arousal or when physical demands will develop. The parasympathetic division forces us to achieve calmness after arousal. For example, the sympathetic division increases the rate of heartbeat while the parasympathetic division decreases heartbeat. Sympathetic increases respiration and parasympathetic decreases it. Another important point that you need to understand, not all the function of two autonomic division is opposite. For example, sympathetic division controls sexual organs and the parasympathetic division is responsible for vaginal lubrication and erection of the penis during sexual arousal. So I mean to say, in few situations sympathetic and parasympathetic complement each other. So just keep in mind these factors is important, right? So sometimes sympathetic and parasympathetic will complement each other, right? So I hope video will help you to understand peripheral nervous system and will be useful for your entrance preparation. If you have any query, you can write in the comment box or you can send me a message through Instagram. You can find my social media link in the description. And best wishes to all of you for all upcoming examinations. Bye.